Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
They're trying to plan us against each other. They're trying to do it by empowering women to make us feel so independent, like we don't need a man, when we really do, especially if we have kids. Now, those of you that don't have kids yet, you might not need a man just yet, but those of us that do have kids, we need a man, sis. We do. Our kids need a man. All right? They do. Very much so. But the system got us feeling like, now we got all these feminine men, we got all these masculine women. This is what they wanted, and they winning. So strong men, salute. I respect you. I hope that and I pray that you find a woman that can let you lead and have some beautiful children for you. Woo, Lord, this is scary. For real, it really.
I'm tired of seeing our women act like whores instead of goddesses. I'm tired of black men acting like niggas instead of gods. I'm tired of our men like Beta trying to debate with the woman. It's my show. It's not happy wife, happy life. Happy man is God's plan. You the head. You the head. You the head. I'm the head. Masculinity is not advocation, it's application. I'm applying who I am to my life, and whoever is attracted to that, that is who I choose for a partner. I'm not here trying to convince you of who I am. I'm not gonna argue. I'm gonna let you the go. I'm not gonna, you gotta listen to me and you gotta, I'm letting you the doors that way. Fuck out of here. Bye. Ain't no U-turns neither. You don't ask a woman to be submissive. You just vibrate in a way that's gonna attract this submission. And for the sisters out there who don't understand the power and femininity, cool, good luck on trying to be a nigga. Because you'll never have a dick no matter how much you try. Black women, you cannot be a man. You're not a man. You want to hide something from a black woman? Give her $1. You want to hide something from a black woman? Give her a job. Give her a job. When you listen to these black women, what's the first thing they say? I don't need you. Well, break down lack of needing me. Women lead with emotion. We move off based upon what we know as men. This is why women can't lead. They move based upon how they feel. We move based upon what we know. That's the difference between the man and the woman. And those emotions are important for her to have. And our detachment for those emotions in order to make a decisive, rational decision is needed for us to have. And together, that is the perfect balance.
Come on in. Welcome, guys. Salute to my sisters with sense. And salute to my good bread fellas. How y'all doing today, man? How y'all feeling this Saturday morning? Hope y'all had y'all breakfast. You know what I mean? Hope y'all had y'all breakfast. Ladies, don't come in this classroom today with that attraction to being right. Don't come your ass in this classroom today with that need to be right spirit. All right? You can get your feelings hurt. You know what I mean? You come for the entertainment, leave with your feelings hurt. And fellas, this is not your favorite doom and gloom channel. We not the crying nigga network over here. We not that. We not the keep the niggas dumb channel over here. We come for the truth with proof. And fellas, another thing, stop letting these flying roaches, these jumping frogs, these hopping kangaroos, and these slick black liliths tell you, well, men are supposed to lead when 80% of them ain't got no plans on being led by a man. Period. How they say period. So stop letting them tell you that, because I'm starting to see that. They know men are supposed to lead. Well, God said men are supposed to lead. So they think they could just use God as a way to keep the accountability on the man. You know what I mean? Ma'am, you're not God. And key word, God holds men accountable. Just because God hold men accountable, that don't mean we not gonna hold you accountable. See, this is what I be talking about when I say understand these slick black liliths, guys. You know what I mean? Understand. So today, that's what we fitting to prove. How 80% of these women that run around here and tell you men are supposed to lead, but they ain't got no plans on being led because they have been willy lynched already. You see, a lot of them run around here with some old programming. A lot of them never read the letter we fitting to read today. A lot of them never read the Willie Lynch letter, so a lot of them heard of it. You know what I mean? And we all know of a system, a systematic racism and all this. We all know of an agenda. We all because there's the agenda. As soon as you square somebody into, you back them into their corner to make them accountable, it's the agenda. So we know of this agenda, and we've been knowing of this agenda, and we just gonna keep walking on into this agenda. So miss me with that dumb shit. Miss me with that dumb shit. All right, y'all. Let's get straight on into some content. For those of y'all that missed that intro, let me play that back and we get it right. We're going to roll this thing on out, guys. And again, sister in the intro, that's a 20% female, guys. This is the breakdown over here. For those of y'all that's new to my channel, guys, we don't call all women modern women because they all are not modern women. But the women you see on this board here are all modern women, guys. They all got their little funny shit with them, but they all modern, meaning they are Lilith spirited, guys. They are Lilith spirited. They are little feminists. They little feminine women. They little, not feminine, they little feminist women running around here. You know what I mean? And they all got their bullshit with them. We don't one size shoe fit every female over here because that'd be dumb. But you see, they like to hide behind each other. And keep in mind, guys, I told y'all, right? In the black community, it's 80-20. In the white community, it's 60-40. This evil has no color. So if you hear me say, Lilith, Lilith, I'm not just talking about black women, guys. So any of my white supporters, if you want to know your numbers in your community, you got the same shit, my G. You got 40% of actual good women, and you got that because it's more white women in America than it is black women. You know what I mean? This is why it's not a bad idea that some of our 20% of our black men that got their shit together. It's not a bad idea that you go dabble in that pool because you got a higher percentage because it's 40% of virtuous white women in America, and then you got your 60% of Lilith trash, just like we got 80% of Lilith trash in our community. Do you get that, guys? Do you guys get that? Do you understand? Now, I know this is foreign language to most, but you need to get this. You need to get this, guys. You need to get this. This is the truth with proof. You know, y'all get a lot of surface level information. This is the bare root of what's going on here, guys. What's going on? And I need you to understand, right? That you got 60% of white women that they ain't got no plans on you trying to lead them. And you got 80% of black women that ain't got no plans on you trying to lead them. All right? Now let's get into that intro
Trying
again.
to plan us against each other. They trying to do it by empowering women to make us feel so independent, like we don't need a man, when we really do, especially if we have kids. Now, those of you that don't have kids yet, you might not need a man just yet, but those of us that do have kids, we need a man, sis. We do. Our kids need a man. All right? They do. Very much so. But the system got us feeling like, woo, woo, woo. Now we got all these feminine men. We got all these masculine women. This is what they wanted. And they winning. So strong men, salute. I respect you. I hope that and I pray that you find a woman that can let you lead and have some beautiful children for you. Woo, Lord, this is scary. For real. It really is.
And she right. She right. It's absolutely scary. Because you know why it's scary, sis? This is demonic. This is demonic. This is spiritual. It's spiritual. So it's deeper than the flesh. That's why it's spooky. It is. And that's why people would rather avoid it, guys. You know I brought some scriptures today. You know what I mean? That goes for this right here. 2 Timothy 4:3-4. For the time is coming. That time is right now. The time is coming when people will not endure sound teaching, but having itching ears, they will accumulate for themselves teachers. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. Y'all go clicking through them thumbnails. Y'all see who got the most numbers, and whoever got the most numbers, that supposed to represent who the truth with proof is. Wrong. You know what I mean? Or some of y'all skip, fuck the numbers. I'm just going for the dopamine hit. They saying what I want to hear, what make me feel good, then I'm going in there. You know what I mean? God is watching. will accumulate for themselves teachers to suit their own passions. That's why I give y'all my disclaimers before y'all walk y'all ass in this class, bro. This is not the lunchroom where the girls sit over there and the boys sit over there and we just throw food at each other. Everybody get this work because wrong is wrong and right is right all the time. The truth is love, and will turn away from listening to the truth and wander off into myths. God, I be goddamn. That's why I don't let them play with me. I go straight to the basic instructions before leaving Earth, because that's where the answers is. No gray area, y'all. Now, who is responsible for this? I ask. Who is responsible? Can we get any sisters to step up and be like, yo, we supposed to have these kids, bro. We supposed to have these kids. The men are out there working, you know what I mean? They out there busting their ass to provide. So we are supposed to hold these kids down, you know what I mean? But these women, they ain't got no responsibilities. They don't want to be responsible for anything. I wonder why. But let's hear a real sister break this thing down. A real woman. And it's crazy because God asked y'all women to do something, bro. I ain't even gonna play that. I ain't even gonna pull that scripture up because that's the common scripture. That's the scripture everybody run to. But he asked y'all to do something for the next generation of little women, younger women. And y'all didn't do that. Y'all didn't do that. And this lady gonna explain exactly why y'all didn't do that.
To the home and the family. Because I would argue that if an older woman had told this younger lady or any younger lady that this is how boys see you, if you do that, you would act differently if someone had told you that. I think men do a much better job of checking each other because men see themselves in younger men. Women see themselves as younger women. So a man...
Bars.
Bars. Grandma's hit bars right there. Grandma hit bars. We gonna play that back again. We gonna play that back because she hit bars. So what she said in actuality is, I get up here, right? And I don't mind not being liked. You know what I mean? I don't mind losing my likableness, right? To teach the young men how not to be a simp. Because boy, did I do some simping in my heyday. So I know that's not good. That's not healthy. So I get up here and I teach the young men who I can see myself in these young men. Do the sisters do it? Is the sisters doing that? When God asked them to do that? Hell no, they're not doing that because they think they are the little girls. They're out there competing with them little girls. And this is why young ladies, my sisters with sense, do not take any information from these old dumb bitches because they're trying to sabotage you. They're trying to sabotage you. One more time. One more time.
To the home and the family. Because I would argue that if an older woman had told this younger lady or any younger lady that this is how boys see you, if you do that, you would act differently if someone had told you that. I think men do a much better job of checking each other because men see themselves in younger men. Women see themselves as younger women. So a man...
Bars.
She's good.
You better teach.
Hey.
Sorry, continue.
A man...
See, and I like BBs. BBs. What is BBs? Buckshot Billy? You a Buckshot Billy? Because that's what that used to mean back in my days. So this a nappy head heifer right here. Like I said, beware of these jumping kangaroos, these hopping frogs, and these flying roaches. Because BB, I love that. You know, there's a verse, there's a scripture for that in Ephesians, right? Where it tells you, right? However, I need to transform my message for my audience, because this is my channel, right? This is my channel. I ain't outside on the corner like the Israelites yelling at the top of my neck, right? I'm in my secluded spot called the Brutally Honest Goodbread channel, right? And I make a thumbnail, right? And everybody who want to relate to the thumbnail, right? They're going to click in this motherfucker, right? And they're going to like and appreciate how I deliver the message, right? So my cursing, if that is what gets the message delivered, is going to be effective because I can hold counsel in my own shit, you know what I mean? As long as the people want it. Now, I mean, now when the people start flying out of here, then I'm removing myself from God because it's not effective. But as long as these people coming in here into this thumbnail and can relate what I'm saying, you're not gonna be able to manipulate me, sir, with that. Or ma'am, you're not gonna be able to do that. You know what I mean? Remember, when you know yourself, a motherfucker that don't know they self can't get you, sir. Thank you. Come again. Let's get back to today's show. Where I left off, she was explaining how the woman, much like BB, Buckshot Billy here, is supposed to teach these women, but they run around here trying to hide the mistakes and cover the mistakes from the women, so the women will run and walk in the same motherfucking agenda, right? So we have old hags that know the agenda, supposed to teach the agenda, but they quiet as a whistle. They quiet as a whistle. They want the little girls to walk right into the same agenda, and this generational curse keep going and going and going and going. That shit ain't working, man. Sitting back trying to blame the man or hold a man accountable when society already holds the man accountable does not work, man. You running from accountability is not teaching you any lessons that you need to move forward in life, ma'am. Dummy, bro. Dummies, yo. I swear, dummies. Straight dummy. And she would sit here and watch the whole show, even though she say she don't like the content. Dummies, bro. You can't make this shit up. You know what I mean? It's never too late to wake up the brainwashing, because my goal is not to change the majority. My goal is to change a few souls, because only a few of us gonna go anyway. Only a few of us gonna go anyway. You know what I mean? You heard it. I just showed y'all the scripture. It's in our basic instructions. People want to hear what they want to hear right now. People want to hear what they want to hear that make them feel good. Everything is feel, I feel, I think. You know what I mean? So people they done accumulated talkers and preach, king. Men do it too. You got to see the amount of men running in these doom and gloom channels to tell a nigga that ain't got no results, preach. The nigga at the front of the room ain't got a motherfucking thing God said you need to have to be a Holy Spirit, to be a disciple, but you got a million motherfuckers running in these niggas' channels talking about preach, king. Stupid, yeah. Stupid. Niggas gonna all lose. Hit that like button, guys. You getting premium over here. But let's continue, because I got the proof that these old women don't want y'all young ladies to get better. These are the Liliths, these slick black Liliths that passed that apple to the Eves in that garden. And I'm gonna prove it today. Yes, I am. So y'all stick around. Y'all stick with me. Hang out. And it's crazy because you saw the girl in the intro who was on to it. A lot of our young sisters, this old generation fucked up. The men and the women. The past generation, them niggas done. They dead in the water. That's why they, hush your mouth. Because our success make them look like failures, guys. You know what I mean? But it's up to us. We're not gonna reap the benefits of nothing that we're doing right now. But it's up to our generation to fix the next generation. You know what I mean? And salute to Anton Daniels, because I saw a YouTube short. That shit was so inspiring, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. That motherfucker, that nigga Anton Daniels, you getting better, bro. And I salute you, bro. Cause I'm getting better too. But yeah, I saw that shit, man. I'm gonna react to that. That was fire. Fire. Let's get it.
Culture that they got going around, like where, we city girls, we don't need men, and this, you don't need to be with a man, men are nothing, blah, blah, blah. That culture is literally pushed by the devil, truthfully. Like, if we're being real, because that is not of God.
Now look, you heard what she said. She said it loud and clear, bitch. She said the devil. You sitting up there looking like Sade and shit. Stop playing with me. You heard what the young lady said. She too young, right? She too young and pretty to know of the God like that deep, right? She supposed to be out there twerking and shaking her ass, according to you, right? The what? You heard what she said. How old are you, ma'am?
They got going around, like where, we city girls, we don't need men, and this, you don't need to be with a man, men are nothing, blah, blah, blah. That culture is literally pushed by the devil, truthfully. Like, if we're being real, because that is not of God at all.
You right, Zeta, you right, but this is the worst. Trust me, bro. This is the worst. Like, this is the worst. Like, it ain't got worse. We in the worst. We are living hell on earth. This is the worst, guys. This is it right now. Sodom and Gomorrah, for real, for real. You know what I mean? You just got to disassociate yourself from it. This is why I tell y'all all of the time, this is the realest MGTOW channel in YouTube, yo. MGTOW mean Roman 12:2. Do not conform with the ways of the world. You go the other way, find God, and he'll show you your purpose, and you max the F out, bro. You max the F out. We are now in the technology era, guys. No man, and hear me clear, and I stand on this, guys, and I have the receipts. No man should be in the technology era looking for a family, looking to start a family. Now, a couple of us got caught up in it already with the family started. But all my guys, you should be about yourself. The technology era symbolizes yourself. You don't need a family to survive like these other old people did. They needed the family to survive. Man and woman needed to be together in order to survive. That no longer exists, guys. Like, come on, let's stop walking around here like we don't know that. Stop locking yourself in with these raggedy ass, slick black Liliths, bro.
In 1 Corinthians 11, it talks about how a man is the head under Christ and the woman is the head under her husband. We are meant to be submissive to a man. We are literally meant to have a husband that leads us. And this generation is just pushing the whole, oh, we don't need men at all. Like, do you not realize if we didn't have men, there would a lot of things on this planet would not be done realistically. Like I feel like American culture is really the only.
She gonna say like what? Like the boat that shipped your hair, that ships your hair over here, sis. And it be the wicked ones just like this. Just look at her. If you got once you get to know yourself, right, you get something called spiritual discernment, right? Where you can look at a bitch. You can really look at a bitch and know she ain't no damn good, bro. She raggedy. Raggedy minded, raggedy spirited, and raggedy pocketed. She raggedy.
Culture that tries to push the men ain't nothing agenda, and it's like you can't do that because it's not of God. Like we need men. Truthfully, like God talks about it multiple times in the Bible how women are supposed to submit to their husbands. Disclaimer, key word here is husband. Ephesians 5.
All right, at least she in her Bible, but again, I tell you, not everybody that know of the Bible have went into that Bible and peeled the layers and got deep. So she worldly good girl. She's what I call a modern woman with traditional mindset. That's what I call a modern woman with because the way she know the Bible is still manipulated. She's manipulated to think that the word husband means you got to get married by state. And see, that's how the devil hook all y'all dummies into his plan, which is to ultimately weaken masculinity. And that is what pumps the woman head up. And there you have it. The Willie Lynch effect starts to kick in. That's the agenda. You know what I mean? But if she knew and went and got a Bible dictionary, she will read that all a husband and wife mean when he say that in the Bible is two people that come together to form a union without a condom. When you fucking without a condom, it better be one person and you better have good intentions on starting a family with that person. But that's not what people doing nowadays, right? People not doing that. People are fornicating nowadays. But we'll get it. That's a whole nother live when I break down what marriage really supposed to mean. Because you niggas run around here claiming you know God. Like Russell Wilson, y'all know that's my favorite light-skinned nigga. But like Russell Wilson, y'all run around here looking, sounding stupid as shit. Claiming to know God, but you married by the state of the devil. It's not right, bro. It's not right. Niggas gotta really get to this book by themselves, for themselves, with the Bible dictionary.
Verse 22 through 25 talks about how a woman is supposed to submit to her husband because y'all, like we were made from a man.
What?
Biblically, we're made from a man. So that whole culture where people are trying to act like men are just, nothing and this independent of man culture, y'all, I promise you, when you find a man of God, you're going to understand why God says that you're supposed to be submissive to your man, because he's going to lead you the
Okay.
Before this witch start talking and fucking up the produce, let me verify what Shorty said with the basic instructions, because Shorty spit facts right here. According to the basic instructions, I just hope she's not manipulated into believing she actually had to lock a nigga in by the state. You know what I mean? Sis, my young ladies, if anything, you a written contract, have your man draw up a written contract, and y'all two go get it notarized. Y'all go get it notarized. If it's that real, then y'all go get it notarized and y'all married in the eyes of God. Shit go south, you have a legal documentation notarized of what you need to go on, because we all got to give you a package. We got to give you a package and send you back to your hell of a mother. That's in the Bible. You know what I mean? That is in the Bible. But ain't nothing say that we got to pay your ass for a lifetime just because we merged. No, that's not in the Bible. No. No, no, no. The state that monetized everything that's in that Bible for us.
Well, listen.
Well, hold on. Let me read that out right there, guys. An excellent wife who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. So all these chicks running around here going to get this BBL and trying to be all vanity out, looking all crazy in the face. And I told y'all, if you could mess with a bitch with a BBL, then you could fuck a tranny, yo. And I ain't fucking with you. You stay the fuck away from me as a man. You stay the fuck away from me, bro. I'm not playing with none of y'all. You know what I mean? Precious than jewels. The heart of her husband trust in her. You see why she said, if you find an Ephesian 5 man, that is an alpha male, guys. We label these things, but that's the surface. Like, an Ephesian 5 man is an alpha male. That's the only man that's going to find a Proverbs 31 woman. That's why we say do the self-improvement first, right? Because, you know what I mean? You want to always give you a chance. You want to give yourself a chance. Don't be one of these losing ass niggas that, "Nah, I don't gotta do all that. She's supposed to like me for me." You's a dummy, bro. You gonna sponsor a bitch. Cause if you ain't building nothing, if you ain't leaning towards success, you don't need no help meet. God not giving you no help meet to ruin and fuck up. He not. We all his people, so he know what's going on. He know your heart. That's why I tell you, get rid of that shit that be in you. And you ain't even gonna attract these other bitches, man. Precious than jewels, the heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gains. She does him good and not harm all the days of her life. She seeks wool and flax and works with willing hands. That kills all that pick me shit. Cause a lot of these aggressive, slick black lilies, they like to throw that. Oh, y'all just want a dummy. Y'all just want a chick that y'all can control. No, we ain't controlling her. She gets to the bag too. This virtuous woman gets to the bag. She work. She ain't just sitting there. Nah, ain't no such thing as that. Ain't no such thing as no housewife. What the fuck you mean? What housewife? That's another thing I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to unhook from that programming, bro. Everybody gotta work. Everybody gotta contribute. Fuck you mean I make 100,000, so now I deserve a girl that's gonna sit in the house and add no value? You's a dummy, bro. Man, listen, for that, wait up, one time.
For every man, there's a woman.
And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
Absolutely. She's like the ships of the merchant. She brings her food from afar. Man, yo, I just wish, and I do this for all my dudes. I wish all my dudes get a chance to at least have it one time in their life. That love where, you know what I mean, it's not manipulation and it's not blackmail. You know what I mean? The shit that I got. You know what I mean? I wish all my guys get that feeling of the shit that I got. Real love, bro. Shit that you created. You know what I mean? Because it's not a woman's job to make you happy, and it's damn sure not your job to make her happy. You guys get together and you create, you build something, and the build is what make you guys happy. You know what I mean? But again, that's a whole nother life. Let's keep it moving.
more power to her. Go ahead, girl. Go out there. Go ahead. So she's basically using a man written text that told her that we were birthed out of the side of a rib of a man.
Now, instead of teaching this girl exactly what she's talking about, you gonna go tell her this. Guys, y'all hear this, right? Y'all hear this. And again, I mean, we see ourselves in them little boys. We see it, we see us in them little boys. That's what be having us play stepdaddy to them and teaching them and raising them and try to get them right. Look, I'm on here every day playing stepdaddy to the young men, and I don't mind it. You know what I mean? But these women, they compete, and she trying to be equally as beautiful as this young lady so she can be a catch, so she can get a catch as this lady. So how can she teach this lady anything good? This is the devil work right here, B. I'm gonna let it rock out now. Y'all eat it up in the chat, bro, and I just play the comments.
Even though all other evidence, scientific, shows otherwise. Even though modern day, what we see with our eyes, when women go into the delivery room, we know where children come from. But she's using a text written by men to talk about how we're supposed to submit to men because this, that, and the other. And I think a lot of people get things confused. Right? People say, oh, we have this society. There's so many things in society that we wouldn't have if it wasn't for men. Okay, listen, there were jackasses and mules that pulled heavy loads to be able to lay down street and build houses and stuff. Okay.
Oh, wow. So now we're jackasses and mules because the work has already been done. See how see how niggas treat you after you do the job, yo? Wow, that's disrespectful. I felt that in my heart, and I got a good girl. I felt that in my heart, and I got a virtuous woman, guys. It's just the hatred be in them, bro. How can we win, guys? How can we win, guys? We got to pour in ourselves and we got to put that whole armor of God on. Remember what we talked about yesterday? Not half of it. I mean, not the short sleeve jacket. You got to put the long sleeve with the hood and the fur. You got to put the whole armor of God on because it's wicked out here, boy. It's wicked out here.
Okay, so without donkeys and horses, we wouldn't have the society that we have today. That doesn't mean that we need to marry a donkey or a horse. Listen, there are workhorses out there, and a workhorse is a workhorse. There's still a person behind that workhorse that is directing the workhorse on what to do. So when we start talking about our societies and how we need men because men are the workhorses that build up these buildings. Okay, well, let them continue to build buildings. That doesn't mean that you got to bust open yourself for them. Let them do that. So that's one of the things that gets conflated. No one is saying that we don't need male persons or strong persons in society or machinery. Oh, yeah, in society, we need machinery, we need strong persons, but that doesn't mean that we have to lay down with each one of these strong persons. We can appreciate the.
Ma'am, she didn't even say that. Why is you trying to twist her narrative? She's not saying that, ma'am. That's saying you're so far gone, ma'am. You done heard what you wanted to hear because you got this in your mind to say. So it wouldn't matter what she said. You gonna say what you want to be said. You's a dummy. I can't stand this wicked, slick, black Lilith.
Strong person for using their strength without saying, okay, I want to engage in matrimony with you. So that's 2. 3, dear, what? Why are you not finding your man in the church, girl? Just go into the church and ask the pastor to just hook you up with one of these godly men so that you can follow and be led by him. It's really that simple. If other people want to do something different, that's fine. She's so cute and she's so young and she's going to effing learn.
That's what you see how she told on herself right now. You heard the jealous vindictiveness in her voice. She's so cute and so young. Y'all got to read eyes and body language. And once they talk, you know the body should not be talking anyway. They should not be talking anyway. But you see her, slick black witches, yo. I can't stand them, yo.
Why? why women are online trying to wake younger women up. If she doesn't want to be woken up and she wants to stay in her dream and fantasy world about the hypocrisy and the inconsistencies and incongruencies that exist between what men say that they want and how men are actually showing up and behaving, go submit. Go do.
Yo, y'all let me know. I work for y'all. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all want this to continue, and y'all put a 2 in the chat if y'all want me to keep the show rolling, because we ready to get off of this, because she's just totally wicked. And I'm going to break down this wickedness in the spirit, guys. I'm gonna break down this wickedness in the spirit, because she has what I'm talking about, what I teach. She has the modern woman, which is the Lilith spirit. And remember, I told you they'll play with you about the Lilith. Where's Lilith at in the Bible? Can you see his Lilith in the Bible? And guys, like I say, with this book, with this Bible, you got to think. You got to be able to critically think. You got to be able to improvise. You can't make nothing up, but you got to know what they talking about. You got to read the whole thing. You just can't go cherry picking for the shit you want to justify. You got to read the whole thing, right? So when people tell you, where is Lilith at, right? For my hardcore Goodbread fans, when people try to play with you with this Lilith shit, she is not technically written in the Bible, but she is mentioned in the Bible, and we're going to read that. And she's also mentioned in the Bible in another form, because we know that in Genesis, it's 2 creation stories. So you gonna tell me he created Eve twice? Get the fuck out of here. He ain't create no Eve twice. Remember, guys, it's a story that say he created somebody from the same dirt, clay, soil, whatever it is you want to make it. It's somebody that he said created that from that. And then it's the one that's created from our rib. So which one Eve and which one Lilith? So don't let nobody play with you. But yeah, guys, you take them, you run them through any feminist liberal, you run them through Isaiah 3, 4, 14th. All right? And wild animals shall meet with hyenas. I think that's where the red pill section get off calling these bitches hyenas, because that's exactly how they act. The wild goat shall cry to his fellow. Indeed, there the night bird, they birds, nothing but birds. Birds of a feather flock together, settles and finds for herself a resting place. That was Lilith, what he was talking about, guys, when she was summoned to the lake of fire. Know what I mean? That was Lilith right there. You know what I mean? So we gonna go over that spirit. But y'all let me know. Do y'all wanna continue with this chick, or did y'all put her? Oh, we out here. We out here. We off her, man. But clearly we know that there's Lilith spirits in our environment. And let's get to the Willie Lynch letter, y'all. Let's get to the Willie Lynch letter for those of my young ladies that never knew about this and just never heard of it, or you heard of it, but you never actually, you know what I mean? You never actually. Damn, I got one continue. So you know what? In the end, I'll play that back. I'll go back and play that back in the end. You know what I mean? Who never actually heard the story, now you'll get a chance to see the story, hear the story, the letter for yourself. You can also Google it. There's some articles on it on Google. You know what I mean? Don't be shy. But what we not gonna do is we not gonna keep falling for the shit and then acting like, you know what I mean? Oh, it's a system. It's a system. Agenda. If you know it's an agenda, stop falling for it. Go ahead, love. Take it away.
Shall I keep going?
Keep
Because
going.
every time I talk, you always be, and I'm on here for the females. Purposely. Because I've been getting so many inboxes and I can't respond how I want to without like giving this full dialogue, because it'll go left like I took it left. Didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Just slow. I pray for you, honey. You and the nigga that's with you. Because of course you won't be able to submit to a man you can't respect. And I'm pretty sure the nigga know your ass slow.
Yes, my sister, that's exactly what it is, and how they manipulated the mind of the woman to weaken the males. Because the women, like I always tell the ladies over here, women raise boys. It's not the other way around. Boys don't give birth to mothers and then raise the mother up. So this is why my program is so strong on holding mothers accountable. You know what I mean? Mothers are stronger than they pretend, but they don't do the work. They don't do the work. They never go do the work on themselves to take all that swag and all that ego that they walk around here with. But this is it.
He ain't married.
Should I keep going?
Keep going.
So now, I'm doing a Zoom Wednesday night, 2 days from now, on this very shit. Just understanding how to retrain your mindset and have a positive mindset, right? Get in the Zoom if you want to. But I'm telling y'all hoes now, I'm giving you warning. When I start talking about subjects like this, I don't have no room for no dumb shit. No room for flipping around what I'm saying. No room for like, well, what you mean? No room for the
And now this a female, this a sister, so it shouldn't sound as triggering as it do when I tell you the exact same truth. So she know what you be doing. Y'all go flipping around, y'all go pulling for other shit. Oh, it's my tooth. Oh, it's her voice. Oh, she look like a man. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's all the shit y'all reach for. Niggas don't play when it come to this, bro. This is what we do. I mean, really care about the community.
This is one Zoom I would tell you bitches, keep your money if you're not willing to open your mindset, because I won't play with you with this type of shit. I done read too many books. I done studied too much shit when it comes to psychology and how the human. I done read this shit and went and checked psych books and looked at studies that a bitch done did on just human beings in general to understand that this type of shit works on any group of people. If the circumstances set up how it was for black people.
Art of war.
Oh, my bad, Nia. Whoever you was responding to, I don't know. Where I left off at. Where I left off at.
Get 1,000 Dorsey.
By throwing the nigger female savage into a frozen psychological state of independency, by killing the protective male image, and by creating a submissive, dependent mind of the nigger male slave, we have created an orbiting cycle. Y'all know what it means to orbit? Like when something, it keeps coming around and keeps coming around, so you can create generations and generations of the same fucked up ass shit going on and your presence ain't even needed. If you do this shit right, like this cracker Willie Lynch said do, it will go on for.
And you see that? If that lady that was telling that little girl she was wrong about what that little girl was telling everybody, if that lady is raising a motherfucking kid, a girl like that, what you think is happening? If she raising a boy, what you think is happening? Y'all see my YouTube community tab, the picture there where the woman said, I don't need a man, and then the next picture is her little man on the couch with his legs all crossed and shit, sitting there like a hot bitch, right? What do you think is gonna happen? So it worked. What do you think have happened? Single mother rate is at a 73%. Whoa, that's nasty work. You know how a pie chart look? 73% of the pie gone? Come on, man. And we want to sit around all this sin and not say anything and call ourselves holy? Come on now. You can't get the fuck out of here.
Years and years to come without you having to repeat the shit, because the nigga female gonna keep it going. She gonna keep it going. Right, exactly, Brittany. Round and motherfucking round. Orbiting cycle that turns on its own axis forever. Unless a phenomenon occurs and reshifts the position of the male and the female savages. That's the most important line in this book. I'm gonna read that whole again. Just listen to what I'm saying. Female savage. When they use the word savage, they mean in our untouched state before crackers got a hold of us and fucked up the way we think as black women. So when you hear the word female savage, this is really how we originally were before they fucked us up, right? So how you originally were as a female, like female savage into a frozen, you take her how she originally was, put her in a frozen psychological state of independency. I can do every INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? When the lynch got your dumb ass fucked up, that's what it means.
Exactly. And then they got their celebrities that y'all worship. Can't say nothing bad about your barbs or your beehives and all of that. They get them celebrities to have y'all fill up with them frequencies of stupidity. And y'all take their word as God. And you see the programming, and this is why men is at an all-time high when it comes to fed upness. We don't give a fuck, man. We don't give a fuck what you say. It's almost it's damn near a little bit too late to even try to rekindle anything. Like, man, y'all gonna have to get into some therapy, get into some real good workshops, start working together. This is gonna take. It's no one female. Y'all gonna have to really come together and form a female group that give a fuck about men. We need one of those. We need a female group that give a fuck about men. Period. A group of y'all, like hundreds of thousands, the same way y'all could group up and agree that twerking and taking your clothes off is liberating and it's free. We need a group of y'all bitches to group up, you slick black Liliths to group up and care about men because y'all got sons.
Anyways, by killing the protective male image and by creating a submissive, dependent mind of the nigger male slave, we have created an orbiting cycle that turns on its own axis forever, unless a phenomenon occurs and reshifts the positions of the male and female savages. So unless some phenomenal event happens, like you bitches wake up and listen to what the fuck I'm saying, this shit gonna keep going.
Exactly. So we could play dumb. But the men, love. We love you, love. This is Love Dorsey, guys. She got an IG page, and we play her all of the time. We play her good stuff all of the time. We also got access to her inside her live Zooms that she be talking about. So you know what I mean? You can find her on IG. She got some pieces of content floating around on YouTube.
Going on, it's gonna keep orbiting, going around generation after generation on its own axis until you hoes get with the program and let's reverse this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Still don't get it? Still don't get it? Still don't get it?
They don't get it, love, because it's going to start with the fact that they've been programmed to believe that they're the prize when they are not. The Bible say everything of men are the prize, women are the gift from God to that man, to that prize. You know what I mean? That man shall open that gift up. If that gift is not fitted for him and suited for him, the man should just tie the bow back nicely, you know what I mean? And put it back for the next prize to come along, and maybe that gift may be for him. That's how it's supposed to work. All this other exhorted, injected HGH stupid shit pumped up in these women's head is crazy. And half the time they don't want to be, they want to be the prize. The gift is way better because you can't maintain yourself, so you rather just be the prize. How can you be the prize when you can't even maintain your health, your mental health? Like, come on, sis. This is why y'all nobody's gift, really. This is why niggas is just opening you up, closing your back, putting you there, open you up, closing you up. That's what's happening, ladies. You got to humble down, sis. You cannot fault man for what God gave us. You know what I mean? Y'all shit ain't whack. We just don't want it. Y'all, the shit he gave y'all is not whack. It's needed. It's valuable. Men just don't want it. You know what I mean? We're cool with what we got. Why the fuck do y'all want what we have? Like, we don't want to trade. Y'all got to go pray and ask God. Like, talk to God. That's why, guys, we ain't got time to deal with these bitches, bro. We ain't got time, bro. They ain't trying to go to the creator. They ain't trying to see him.
Why I be cussing you females the fuck out? Why I be getting on lives talking about how y'all be keeping these kids from the men, how y'all ain't never had a real male figure in your life and you need to go introduce yourself to that. How I talk about boys need to be around men that have stuff going on. Y'all like, it ain't clicking yet. The things I've been saying, has it clicked yet? Because I got about 9, 10 other books I can sit here and break the fuck down that will show you that, bitch, your mind ain't where my mind at.
Right. Right. That's why you could talk about my teeth. You could talk about her voice. You could talk about, oh, I wouldn't date a woman that talk like that, nigga. She ain't trying to market sex. She marketing information, dummy. She marketing information, straight factual information. Why do y'all niggas think with your dick all of the time? Know what I mean? For my niggas that she's in a relationship, guys. She's engaged, guys. She got a dude, like I got a chick. So this is not coming from a bitter, oh, I ain't got no chick, so I'm gonna just get up there and keep men in the trance. No, I want all y'all niggas to feel the love that I get. Like kids jump on my back when I come in the door, my girl pinch me and shit, weird and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta be telling her like, chill, I gotta play macho and shit. Like, you know what I mean? That type love, bro. Not that your food is on the table. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas gotta ask when you can hit it and shit, and she just roll over. That's transaction. That's transaction. That's because you haven't maxed out on self. She don't respect you. She don't see you as God. She thinks she more the prize than you. And a lot of them is automatically programmed that they more the prize than you, so don't deal with them.
Just looking at y'all like y'all looking at me, wondering, should I keep going?
Keep going, love.
And I'm telling y'all on Wednesday, I'm not gonna play with y'all hoes in that Zoom. All that asking them random weird questions because you mad at your baby daddy, you gonna get cussed the fuck out and put out the Zoom and you will not get a refund.
Don't come in there with this goofy shit. Don't.
Exactly, Frederick. That's why though. I'm explaining why. Like if there's any intelligent women on here, you will understand, damn, it ain't that I'm just a bad person. It's the fact that this shit really was planted in us on purpose to create smoke amongst us. Like it ain't that I just want to be some type of way towards it. It ain't that I came up with this on my own. It was done.
She'd be a God-fearing woman and a God herself, because God carved us in the image of him, and he want us to carry ourselves godly, you know what I mean? We are all, our body, every one of us is $1 million. We are all a walking $1 million. When we die, they make a hell of a lot of money off our organs, don't they? So we all are gods. Some of us just don't take our throne. Some of us never take the throne because we so busy working with the devil. You know what I mean? Because we so busy trying to cater to our feelings. We're so busy trying to be right instead of having understanding so we know how we need to move. Good question, though, sis. And I'm glad you still here. I'm glad you ain't get turned off. This is what it's going to take for my sisters to really understand how men feel, why men feel like this, and how they can some sort of way fix it for themselves. It's not nothing I don't want you to fix it for a man. Like men, this is not a man channel that's asking women to submit and be, because I don't teach men how to ask women for submission. I teach men how to max out, and the chick got no choice but to come there and be like, yo, chill, I don't want him rocking with another female, so I'm fitting to act right, all the way right. I don't give a fuck how she black, Spanish, white. That's how I roll. You know what I mean? That's just how I roll. You know what I mean?
Monique, you say you already see me putting them out the Zoom. It says we show what we mean by example. Take the case of the 2 economic slave units and examine them closely. It's a section in here, the Negro marriage unit. Now I could go real deep on this, which is why a lot of y'all don't see no value in teamwork amongst 2 black people in a family, 2 adults. Systematic and
Yeah, you see it as bashing. I see it as waking them the fuck up. I see it as waking them the fuck up. Because one thing is clear, right? Women come to my channel all day, right? And they don't like me at first, but then they go outside in the reality and get no results. And somehow, some way, they wind up right back here. Because if I was talking all calm, and if I was talking like them pastors do on Sunday, which they have been doing that for how long? How long have the so-called black leaders been talking white, as y'all say, right? How long has the black leaders get on their platform and have pandered to these women, right? Part of the reason why it's getting worse, and it is worse, is because people go and they pander to these sisters who need total alarming. You see how Cardi B say, bitch pop pop, and the bitch pop pop, right? You see Cardi B don't say, hey sweetheart, drop that coochie, right? No, Cardi B say, pop, Sexy Red say, pop that coochie, this, and they be popping that coochie, right? So I got to say, I got to do it. I got to do it, sis. I got to do it. You know what I mean? Like Nike, I got to do it.
Economic oppression. Now, and listen, don't get me started on that. Like when I be on these lives, like I'm gonna just be real with y'all. You know, I be talking on the surface. I ain't gonna cap. I be literally like skimming across the top. And really, this ain't even I really been waiting on a lot of stuff I want to say until I touch TV or mainstream radio. And then I'm gonna really bust open a lot of shit I've been wanting to say. But you know, it's certain stuff, if you say it too soon, they gonna oppress your ass from reaching a certain level, right?
Wise.
So, you know, of course, you gotta play along, do the little song and dance. Hey, I'm sexy. Look at my titties. Y'all see my nude photos. Yep. Elevate me up. I'm an IG model. I don't know nothing.
Wisdom. Knowledge.
I'm gonna stop at this point. If you want to get in the Zoom on Wednesday, text 678-965-0698. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you in a relationship, I recommend, especially if you urban, you ain't just gotta be black. Because like I told y'all, really, what the crack explained in the book, like what Willie Lynch, as a slave owner, is explaining, any race can do this to another race if they have the ups on them.
Why you gotta play like you Tracy? Why you gotta play like you dumb and blonde? Why you gotta play like that? Cause I don't, real men, my channel, dudes in the chat, we don't like those women. We don't bother with those women. Those women is rather entertaining to us. Especially the black ones that put the blonde shit on their hair. Look like the little emoji and shit. We don't like women like that, man. We don't respect women like that, man. Because it's something about that blonde wig that they put on that changed their whole, that fuck that what she's talking about, what she just went through talking, it's something about them wigs and that vanity that when they put that shit on, they put that mask on that have them into this. You see how that work? Tracy? I got you, Tracy. My bad. I apologize when I'm wrong, Tracy. I apologize when I'm wrong. I'm just out here. I'm in the field. You know what I mean? And remember, this is democracy, and the majority of women is bad, and they triggered, and they always trying to distract from what a man is saying, what a man got to say, and especially a man with results too. Because it'd be one thing if I was up here and didn't have no results. I got my family intact. All my kids know who the boss is. I got the virtuous woman. You know what I mean? I got my own company, several streams of income. You know what I mean? So I'm not up here, like I said, running the battered man's network. No, I'm up here uplifting and inspiring through me, myself, and I, because this is not exclusive to me. It just takes some hard work, and it takes telling the truth all day and not being scared to tell it and confront it. Guys, that's all. But salute, Tracy. My bad.
Meaning, if we was to go steal a group of people from, where they at and bring them to a foreign land where they don't know shit, we could literally do the same thing if we had the upper hand. So the point is, this formula works on human psyche in general. Like, if I get into the part where no cap to y'all, an older black man told me this, right? And this is why I fuck with people like Farrakhan and even like Derek Grace online. People like men that's free thinkers and like They don't conform to just, that's a whole nother video. But like, it's a part in this particular little letter where it explains how you can't let these niggas even know all of the verbiage and terminology that you use, right? Yes, he did come from the Caribbean, but what that don't got shit to do with what I'm saying. It get to a point where I'm gonna just read it and then I'm gonna get off here.
1,000 years.
Let me find it.
Get this knowledge.
Get that knowledge.
The marriage part.
Kick that knowledge.
You're good. You're intelligent.
Kick that knowledge.
There's so much shit in here I could tell y'all. There's so much shit in this other book I could show y'all. I tell y'all every day how to reverse.
Yeah, and trust me, ladies. I need y'all to trust in me, right? And believe that when I tell you, these men, they want to love on you, bro. They talk that passport shit. You know what I mean? Some of them got the funds and they got the means to do it, and they gonna do it. Can't stop them. You can't hate on them. But a lot of black men want to love on a sister, especially. A lot of black men want to love on a sister, bro. Y'all just make it hard for them to. Just trust me that if y'all do the work on self, that's the power y'all control. That's the power y'all have. That's the power right there. I don't know why y'all. That's very powerful. I wish I could manipulate somebody. I wish God gave you. If it's one thing that y'all got that I want, is that I wish I could manipulate people. Just right out they socks. Cause y'all ain't strong. You can't lift nothing, but you can get it lift. You can get it moved. That's y'all power, yo. Y'all gotta embrace that.
Every time I go live, I ain't saying this is how you reverse what was done to us as slaves, but I'm saying that. I'm telling y'all every day, self-awareness, working on you, having goals, understand the value of teamwork, making your family unit a pack, not a herd. Like, I'm telling y'all every day how to reverse this. But you know, bitches be feel, oh, she just talking. Y'all just be gonna listen to her cause y'all just think she know everything. And she did, bitch, I read a lot. When y'all be fucking, I be reading. When y'all be on a bitch job, working, I be reading. When y'all be eating, I be eating and reading. Exercising and listening to a bitch read to me. Chilling with my kids and reading to them. Talking to my nigga and laughing and reading. He sat on the phone while I read him some shit the other day. Bitch, I'm gonna get me some shit out of a book. And for a lot of y'all that know damn well, I ain't finna chase books like she is. Y'all oughta listen. Cause this is the reversal. Literally. And then half of y'all, you too caught up in the everyday hood shit, you can't even think on this. So you might as well, like, listen to a video and take this shit in. Let me hit Facebook, right?
And that's a fact, y'all. That's a fact, yo. I love these little lives right now, man. I'm loving y'all. I'm loving the engagement. You know what I mean? I appreciate the support, y'all. Thank y'all. And don't forget, y'all can go to the channel. Go to the channel. I got an extensive video library over here at the channel, guys. Go check out some of the videos, man. Get to know me before you jump your ass in my comment section, guys. Like I said, yo, the boy, the truth with proof, man. You know what I mean? The truth with proof. And those are my guys that want to wrench. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be here for the long haul. At the end of this video, comment down in the comment section of the original video, so that I could just give you a wrench. That way, it's easier for me to find you and just hit you with a wrench. You know what I mean? Sisters, I don't give wrenches to my sisters over here. If you notice, no sister got a wrench over here. And salute to Tamika Washington, the Goonie Goon. She said, I was watching the playback and they was coming at you, bro. I'ma be in the chat today. I see you, sis. I'ma get them shout outs. But first I had to address one comment that I was flashing, right? And this is gonna be for my older women, right? Stop with your mother black shit, bro. That make y'all look stupid. Like, what does that really mean? Like, when you say that, like, and don't forget your mother black. Like, how can I not? That's where I get all this information from. That's where I got the wrong information from. Then when I did the research for myself, I compared and contrasted, and I knew what, you know what I mean, to not forsake your mother's teachings. You know what I mean? God, I still got to honor her, although she taught me some wicked, stupid shit, like you teaching your kids. You know what I mean? If you're not teaching your kids this type information, then yes, man, you're teaching them some worldly, stupid shit. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And we not supposed to forsake our mother, but we supposed to follow our father's instructions, though. You know what I mean? That's in our book. So, no, man, like, I will never forget that my mother is black. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? What kind of stupidness is that? Is your father black? Like, did you forget that your father was a black man? You know what I mean? Probably was warring for the country. Probably went to war for the country and all of that. Did you forget that, man? Like, what? I don't get what y'all be talking about. But let me get on to some shout-outs and shit, man. You know what I mean? Y'all stay out my comment section before you watch at least 2 videos first, man. Word up. Don't forget, catch that one with me and Machillin when we teach y'all 15 ways that y'all be staying broke. And by being broke is a choice. Because it is, yo. Just like clicking in my thumbnail is a choice. But let me get on to these shout-outs, man. Jason, what's going on, Jason? My God, Jason. For the most part, that bitch tired too. My nigga Jason just had enough of these hoes, man. And I don't blame you. I told him. I've been telling these women this for 2 years now. Like, yo, sis, it's gonna come a point where y'all laughing now, but y'all will cry later. And it's at that point. We got one mic. If you buy your computer, put a 1 in the chat. If you buy your computer, I could drop the link. One mic. If you on a laptop or a computer, I could drop the link. You know what I mean? G-Man, what's going on, my guy? G-Man, salute. G-Man is in the house, yo. Canada in the building. You know what I mean? In the building. Hold on, man. Where my music at?
Remember you in
Let's get back to the comments, man. I appreciate y'all. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, you got a G-Man. All right, Tracy, salute, Tracy, and I appreciate you for staying for the long haul. Salute to you, my sister. Word, yo. Always appreciate, because we going to need our sisters, yo. We going to need y'all. They going to give it to y'all. The devil going to give y'all the keys, and we going to need our good sisters to give it to the right man. The right man, though. Don't go give it to any man. Give it to the right man, and it's up. That's how that's going to work. My guy, D4 Gameplays. Word up, bro. Word up. Yo, that's my guy. That's my guy. Yo, my guy, salute to you, man. Salute. Yo, yo, guys, remember I told y'all the other day how I be in the YouTube comment section in my YouTube community, and y'all be giving the greatest bars and the greatest spills, and I be taking that shit, and I be coming on this show, and I be regurgitating. I give y'all credit. But, yo, man, guy got bars. You need your own channel, bro. If you don't got your own channel already, man, what's wrong, man? Word. Word, Chief, man. Chief, you need your own channel, bro. Bigger the producer. I like that. Bigger the producer, no doubt. Bigger at the end of this, because I don't know how to do it from the StreamYard, but I know how to do it from the regular video. So at the end of the video, just drop a bread loaf. You know what I mean? Just drop a bread loaf so I can know that that's you, and boom, throw you to the wrench. Got you, Dante. Do the same. Dante, do the same. Salute to you, and I appreciate you. We got to grow this channel. Because it's real. It's the real. And yo, listen, I ain't got time, bro. So I'm going to get to the truth. You know what I mean? Miss Analog, salute to you, and thank you again, my sister. Thank you again, yo. Thanks again. Saquon, man, the boss. Saquon Bass. What's going on, my guy? Do the same. Do the same for the wrench. Do the same. Everybody that want a wrench, you know what I mean? You know, in the other comments, and when it close out, it's going to be another comment section. It's not going to be the live chat. It's going to be another comment section. Just drop a bread loaf, and I'll hit you with the wrench. Straight up. You know what I mean? Because as y'all see, I'm going to need as much manpower as possible, because it be Liliths jumping in my chat, bugging out, trying to turn the live where they wanted to go, because I done triggered them. They done hid some shit way down under, thought the skeleton was never going to be found. And then I say some shit, and they be like, how the hell you know that? Boy, hush your mouth. I'm going to need backup. I'm going to need backup for real. You know what I mean? XL to the Prizzo. Salute. Salute, XL, man, for the long haul. Man. Damn, I just saw somebody. Handy Ranks, what's going on? Hell yeah, they dusty, Roy. These old slick black Liliths, boy. I'm running with that one. You can't get me now, YouTube. Yes. Yes. Face facts in the building. Timothy Gordon, what's going on, Tim? How you feeling, my guy? Salute to you. Earth Ken, you already know, Love Dorsey ain't playing. He said, blow your nose. Hold my phone. Tyrell, what's going on, Tyrell? Too Fast, Too Furious, my guy from the community tab, yo. My guy, I remember that. I remember that, boy. He be cooking them, yo. He be cooking. Becky Hard, not Keisha. We got the Bell 5000 in this one right now. Yes, sir. Rob, your mama. Rob, you mammy. Salute, Rob. How you feeling, man? We got men operating in reality. Y'all go check him out. Y'all go check him out, man. Salute. Killer, what's going on, my guy? What's that? Trevon, what's going on, my guy? Both men and women work in a perfect unity to make jazz, man. They be playing. They out here playing, though. They playing dumb, bro. They think they gonna work with the devil and then link up with us after they done worked with the devil. Fuck out of here. When God spin the block, sis, I'm not trying to be nowhere near you, man. Nowhere near you, man. Jermaine, it's Jermaine's fault. That's who it is. It's Jermaine's fault. They always blame Jermaine, though, right? They blame Jermaine for everything. But no, Jermaine, we ain't blaming Jermaine no more. We blaming Diddy for everything. Everything Diddy for. Diddy did it. Puff Daddy did it. Fuck it. Zeta, what's going on? Zeta, salute to you, my guy. Appalachian, salute, my guy. We in the mountains with that one right there. Zone, the producer of the show, the silent producer of the Brutally Honest Goodbread show. Zone. Trash talk and garbage throwing. You already know that's what we doing. I like that too, man. Tony Tone 87. Salute, my guy. Salute. What's that? Red carpet. We got the red carpet ring in the building. As always, y'all go check him out, man. Hardest working man on YouTube. Word. City Bay Convey. Salute, my guy. Salute all girl. I don't know. You know what I mean? Salute fam. BBs. I remember. Salute BBs. She probably no longer here. Buckshot Billy. What is going on? Salute and thank you for stopping by. Sherm City. Salute. Team No Kids. Smart man. It's the technology era. It's the you do not need a family to survive in fake jacks. You know what I mean? It is not the law of the land. Remember, it's not. Not being married is not against the law. So don't let them try to rob you with that. So but marriage is you got to follow the land, the law of the land. You know, they're trying to convince you, people that have been manipulated, that haven't read this thing for themselves. You know what I mean? So yeah, you don't need to be married. You don't even need to be starting families right now. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't suggest it. Told y'all, I never saw a Chinese food restaurant commercial. I never saw a prostitute say she was doing it to keep her father's lights on. You know what I mean? And it's real. Where we at? Asylum 77. They don't want two-parent homes. They know that structure is too powerful. It's a fact, bro. I've been screaming that, bro. They want to tax everybody in the household, guys. See, when it's a unit, they can only tax that one unit. When they break up the family, man, they get to tax the dad twice because he gonna be on child support and he gonna pay that FICA. You know what I mean? He gonna pay them taxes. So they get to tax the dad twice. The mother now got to go to work, so they get to tax her with the FICA. You know what I mean? And then the kid fitting to go sell some drugs or sell some coochie, and they taxing their ass off. They done tax the whole family. Rather than when it's a unit, you can only tax one. But you know what I mean? It's obvious shit. Stop working for you too. Stop working for whites. You already know. What's up, fam? Tamika, my girl Tamika, salute. Team Brad all day. All day. You know what it is. Mr. Approach in the building. All right, y'all. Where we at? Went to the bottom. Tony. Yes, sir. All right, guys. We're going to go on and wrap it up. For those of you that don't know, I do have a second channel, and I'm about to go down there right now. That's where we talk about celebrities and shit. Because I tell y'all, in order to learn the sheep and how the sheep is moving, you got to study these celebrities. Because remember, the sheep follow the celebrities. So if you just go straight to the source and study the celebrity, you'll know how the dumb energy with the character that's in front of you, you know where they got it from. You know where they get the dumb energy from. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be down there today. And I think we talking about how they tricked a lot of us niggas into thinking we could actually get in this gangster rap shit. You know what I mean? I do a lot of conspiracy talk down there. I do a lot of what if. Still like up here where I make you think, guys. I make you think. And in fact, ladies, if you didn't know, I wasn't supposed to share this secret. We're tougher on the men downstairs. You know what I mean? So if you must hear Bash Pookie content, because I know y'all, I know what you like, then downstairs probably be for you, because we talk about the Diddies and the dumb niggas, the simps. You know what I mean? Because all these celebrities is simps. All these celebrities is modern women feminists with an agenda. So, you know what I mean? That's what we do down there, guys. All right, y'all. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. You know what I mean? Do not play with your life. Oh, guys, you know what? Hell no, I can't go out like that. I can't go out like that. Since we already here, and since I told y'all about the Lilith spirit, it's only right. It's only right that I prove my point. I almost missed the main event. Almost missed the whole main event. Because this is where they get the feminist spirit from, guys. This is the feminist, the ultimate feminist, and it's in our Bible, guys. It's in our basic instructions. So anything that's in there tell you what's out here. Anything in there will tell you what's out there. So hold on. You know what I mean? And y'all, you know, we use our head. We use our head over here. So nobody could play with us about this story. Nobody could play with us. And why the church don't talk about this? Why they ain't finna do this tomorrow? They ain't finna talk about this tomorrow. Oh, hell no.
Go to Wix.com and
We all have heard of Adam and Eve, who, according to the Bible, were the first couple of human beings created by God. But an ancient Jewish myth contests that Eve was the first woman. This myth states that before Eve, there was another woman, Lilith. Unlike Eve, who came from Adam's rib, Lilith emerged from clay along with Adam.
And now to explain why it's two creation stories in the Bible, all right? So when people try to play with you, because when you start catching them with real facts, like the Willie Lynch letter, like Lilith, and you start to tell them about themselves, because you know them better than they know them, they get spooked, bro. So they'll try to play with you on what you know. You don't let them play with you. You immediately ask them, since they so holy, why is it two creation stories in Genesis? You know what I mean? When they want to play with you about this story right here. Because she's not in the Bible. Why is there two creation stories in the Bible? Did he create the woman from the rib, or did he create her from the clay, the soil, the dirt, whatever? All right.
Since she was created by God in the same way as Adam, Lilith did not submit to her husband's commands because she thought she was equal to him and did not accept Adam's domination. Lilith and Adam inhabited the Garden of Eden, but Lilith's rebellion put her in a situation where she was forced to choose between submitting to her husband or leaving the Garden of Eden. Lilith was not willing to give up her independence. Therefore, she opted to leave Adam and the Garden of Eden behind. The first woman ever created went into exile and settled herself near the Red Sea. God sent angels in an attempt to convince Lilith to return to the Garden of Eden, but she turned her back on God. Without his wife, Adam's
Guys, now, I'm not the smartest person in the world, right? And I'm not going to be the one to overcomplicate anything so that I can appear to be the smartest person in the world. But y'all all heard that, right? Y'all all caught that? We ain't got to be rocket scientists to know that's exactly like 80% of these women running around our community, 60% of the women running around the white community, right? Got that vibe, right? Taylor Swift, Beyonce got that vibe, right? I'll play that back. I'll play that back for the deniers in the back. For the deny, all the way in the back. Ain't no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work for me. That's not gonna work for me. So why did they leave this in there? Why is the stuff that's in there in there? Why is the stuff that's in there that we cling to and we go to use to manipulate people? Why did they leave that in there but take all of this extra shit out and manipulate? You get what I'm saying? No, it's no gray area. You know what I mean? This is where leave our people so fucked up, because we like to play in the gray area because it feel good. It's whatever. It's not about what feels good. It's about the truth. And it's two creations in that story, because he created two women, and the first one he created was this one.
Lilith. Unlike Eve, who came from Adam's rib, Lilith emerged from clay along with Adam. Since she was
Bro, so you saying Brother John, there's not two creation stories written in Genesis. When's the last time you read your Bible, Brother John? God damn it. Yo, in fact, guys, I'm gonna drum up a live. Give me about 2 hours. I'm gonna drum up a live the old way so that I could drop the link so that we can have this conversation. You know what I mean? With the Bible. You know what I mean? Because see, y'all been played with, y'all been manipulated, y'all been toyed with. You know what I mean? Y'all been married by state. I have not been manipulated at all. It's not a manipulated bone in my body. So I have got rid of all that bullshit. Not just some, not just the stuff that didn't work for me, you know what I mean, and kept the stuff that made me feel good. I got rid of all the nonsense, sir. So when was the last time you read your Bible, sir? When was the last time, John, you read your Bible, sir? Because in Genesis, sir, there is two created. So how the fuck do we know that it's a story about getting a woman being created from the dirt, and she feels she equal to us? And then there's a story about the rib, sir. That's not to confuse us, sir. I'm unconfusing you now. All right? I'm unconfusing you now. All right? How about that? We're going to unconfuse you right now. Let's get it. We're going to unconfuse John. And it always be the niggas with the names in the Bible that's the dumbest.
Eve was the first woman. This myth states that before Eve, there was another woman, Lilith. Unlike Eve, who came from Adam's rib, Lilith emerged from clay along with Adam. Since she was created by God in the same way as Adam, Lilith did not submit to her husband's commands because she thought she was equal to him and did not accept Adam's domination. Lilith and Adam inhabited the Garden of Eden, but Lilith's rebellion put her in a situation where she was forced to choose between submitting to her husband or leaving the Garden of Eden. Lilith was not willing to give up her independence. Therefore, she opted to leave Adam and the Garden of Eden behind. The first woman ever created went into exile and settled herself near the Red Sea. God sent angels in an attempt to convince Lilith to return to the Garden of Eden, but she turned.
John, one of them angels, y'all. John is definitely one of them angels, and that's where the simps was created. That's where the simp was born right there. Because the three men was three angels supposed to bring her back. And it didn't happen. We got the brother Zone in the class. Salute, Zone.
Salute, Mr. Goodbread. How we sounded with the volume?
We up. It's good. It's good.
Yes, sir. Salute to the bread gang. Salute to everybody in the chat. Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and share the live stream, if you will, as well. A couple things, Mr. Goodbread. I'm actually about to be out like right now. The first thing, I just wanted to test the link. I'm actually on my phone right now, so I'm not on the computer. So I'm on the phone right now. So the link is working. I don't know if they made an update or what, but I'm on my phone. So if you're on the phone, you can hit the link.
Okay.
And then secondly, yo, save everything that you talking about right now, save it for later. Like if y'all want the real truth, if y'all want the real information and education, y'all need to come on over to Mr. Goodbread Reactions? Is that where you're gonna do the live, or you gonna do it on Brutally Honest?
We're gonna do. I was just gonna knock it out here, bro, because I got content. So I was gonna knock it out. This is only about 2 more minutes. So I was gonna knock it out here and just leave it as
okay.
Can't nobody fuck with me. Can't nobody honestly jump on this link and really go pound for pound with me with this Bible, bro. I've been taught by the best, and I've studied and learned for myself. I read after I got taught, you know me, I done sat down, I done read the Quran. I tried to read the Torah, but I couldn't fuck with it. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro.
So quick, two things real quick for the comment that you got on the screen. It says we're still reading the white man's Bible. All right, a couple things. 3 things. The man that wanted to annihilate a group of people in Germany back in the day, that man with the mustache, will tell you the people in the biblical times were not white. Number 2, do your Googles. Vladimir Putin just came out the other day, told you who Jesus really was. Vladimir Putin. Number 3, the Caucasian non-melanated person has only been on the planet less than 10,000 years. How are we reading a white man's Bible? I'll leave it at that. I got to go, Mr. Goodbread. I'm going to be in the chat.
No doubt. And they'll say that, right? But then they'll go use the white man product and go make the white man rich. The same white man that they want to talk crazy about, though. Ain't that a damn shame, yo? Right?
That's a fact.
They'll go sign up for the white man's plan. They'll go sign up for the white man government assistance programs and shit.
That's a fact.
They'll go to the court. They'll go to the white man court and get married, right? and have this big ass circus where they paying for everybody plate and everybody walking down the aisle and shit. But we talking about the white man Bible?
That's a fact. That's
Yo,
a
what's the
fact. And you know what? Even if you don't believe in God or believe in the Bible, you know what? The man is still God. Man is still God. So you still gonna end up serving God in the long run. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So I yield, but I'm gonna be in the chat, Mr. Goodbread.
No doubt. Yo, I saw you,
All right,
Earthkin. I was coming to you. I was coming to you. I saw you. Let's finish this
peace.
video up though. But yeah, don't ever play with me with this still reading a white man Bible. You still using a lot of the white man's products, bro. Stop playing with me, sis. That was a nice try though. But again, for years and years and years, the closer we've gotten to the truth, the more pushback we get from those that benefit from it being a whole fucking lie. You know what I mean? A whole lie.
Her back on God. Without his wife, Adam started to feel lonely. God, seeing that he was struggling with loneliness, decided to create a new woman for him, Eve. Due to her decision to reject the Creator, Lilith was demonized. She was now considered a woman-shaped demon. In her demonic shape, she would have the power to instigate disease in newborn children, and to protect children from evil, the babies were given amulets with the names of the angels who tried to take Lilith back to Eden. These stories affirm that Lilith was jealous of the happy life Adam and Eve led in paradise, and, as an act of revenge, she assumed the shape of a serpent and tricked.
Exactly. So when we run around here talking about Lucifer, and it was a woman who tricked the next woman, just like in our video earlier, where the young lady, the Eve, was telling we should be submissive to the man, but you had the Lilith sitting there talking about, what, we still listening to the white man Bible? That's why it's doomed. The generational curse doomed to continue because we got women like the one that just commented that we still listening to the white man Bible. Like what is that? What does and then these would be the same ones that get on my post about black women that want to tell me it's not about color. It's not about color. It's not about color. See, this is why I keep my foot on my woman neck. You know what I mean? So it's no shade to any of my white supporters or any of the white women that do it too, that want attention. It's no shade to y'all. You know what I mean? I keep my feet on my sisters because I want them to be great. If I go give y'all all the information on how to be great, then my sisters will still be in the hood looking dumb. You know what I mean? So they can deny, but I know. And like I said, the links drop. Pound for pound, I'm the realest person on YouTube. I ain't say I was the smartest. I said I'm the realest. I ain't say I was the funniest. I'm the realest. I'm going to give you the truth with proof.
She would have the power to instigate disease in newborn children, and to protect children from evil, the babies were given amulets with the names of the angels who tried to take Lilith back to Eden. These stories affirm that Lilith was jealous of the happy life Adam and Eve led in paradise, and, as an act of revenge, she assumed the shape of a serpent and tricked Eve, forcing her and Adam to taste the forbidden fruit, which caused the couple to be expelled from the paradise. Lilith's story is quite well known, yet this version is not present in the Christian Bible, and it is rejected by both Catholics and Protestants. The version in which
I wonder why, in a world that wants you to believe it's matriarch, when we know the Bible was written in total patriarch, I wonder why they'd want us to forget about that when it comes to manipulating us and the Willie Lynch, stealing our identity and not knowing who we really are. Come on now, come on, it's a simple shit. This I sit my little man down to this story and he easily get it. So why is it going over your head?
she would have been Adam's first wife is found in the Syriac alphabet text. The date of the writings is unknown, but it is believed that they were created already in the medieval era. The myth of Lilith is found in Hebrew, Babylonian, Sumerian, and Assyrian mythology. The figure of Lilith in Mesopotamia was seen as an evil deity, or, when associated with the moon, she was regarded as a goddess with different phases and therefore different moods. That way, she could be seen as a fertility goddess, but also as a devilish figure. There are theories that
Chameleons.
state that Lilith's absence from the Bible was created during the councils that defined the canonical books that would constitute the Bible as we know it today. The figure of Lilith as an independent and strong woman would go against the patriarchal structure, one of the cornerstones of the Judeo-Christian culture. For this reason, Lilith was embraced by the feminist movement. She is often regarded as the first feminist. The movement
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. You getting premium content today. You know what I mean? Premium awareness today.
claims that Lilith was unfairly demonized, like most women in our history who have attempted to defy the patriarchy. Whether as a demonic figure or as a symbol of women's struggle, Lilith's story is still the subject of much interest.
Absolutely, guys. Her whole thing is, Adam wanted to keep me barefoot and pregnant. Bitch, your whole existence was to have babies, bro. To have babies. You are the helpmeet, bro. Sis, ma'am. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the knowledge show. Tell a friend to tell a friend. But it's a new sheriff in town, bro. And his name is The Truth. All right, y'all. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life, guys. We do this for the culture.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke, reef, and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lynched yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.
Simp niggas gonna always deny, yo. Where's your information? Where's your proof to what you know, sir?